Hello, Damas Summer Camp who African Professor on Unfiltered Platform. Mamu Space Person with Chief Linguist African Professor and Kasamba Modern Subscriber. Share na hit notification bell to be a new video be able to so announce I come to one more time. We African Professor on Unfiltered Platform. Mamu Space Person with Chief Linguist Nene. Command Pessim Dino. If I say Igbo clowns now more Ghana, almost some critic kingdom or Ghana no. Almost try so be take over Ghana no. I won't come on and pessimist me so me perspective, pessimism me share me view about what's going on in Ghana. I know say for the past week, that is the topic of the town now. Until the film is many time a person come out with found. I mean person me free. Sankophobia mubeba bro happy di 1 week ni 1 month ni 3 months. I will say umunim America, no umunim America pa somehow no ko Ghana, no mujo umunim so umunim America. Tino, almost say the able for ye and young one because Ghana ewa hine wa ngura hine amfante hine asante hine no muni ade asante for hine no muni ade wa antino the able for no ye na Ghana no it's almost similar to what Ghana for no in diaspora omu ye no enya no correct nti sa video matudi me say no what the Igbo clowns are doing in Ghana creating kingdoms they can do that in America. Ghana ni bia ni obetima ye de sa Igbo for no ye no they taking that kind of stuff to the different level. They can do that in America. You know, I was playing why. And this video in the title, me said, no, what the Igbo clowns are doing in Ghana, creating kingdoms, they can do that in America. Now, I may pass me chance to you. Young Kofobi or Ghana, Omba America be 2 weeks, 3 months, a year, almost so many America. Romba Ghana, Omon kind of crane, no more so many. Massa, me for me, no, there be a Mikasa, so also in my brochure, with America, Canada. Obi a watana di be more than 5 years. Utia bills who ye juma unim ha system ni ade ade no. Ena ne say unim ha. Now be di 3 months. Okay, tro be show be mantua. Be di 3 months and I say 1 week and 1 month and 2 months as minimum America. Masa obwa. So ba America on holidays be. To if we better 1 year kra unim America. America and I say Canada and now cause unim abruchira. Wo tena ha ye juma. Wa wo bibia won krata tia bills ni ade ade. I don't know any chase on America, and that's on my butchery. And Timo Bahano and Beddy 3 months, only 1 month and 4 months, and Munya in Johnson in America. Make when you know, I could say, but it's uncophobia. See, one God will be so a Kuma we started. So, I don't want to mention it now. I say, yeah, no, Yamia money. One young Jano so in American because somehow American Asante for and ne Agra for and ne if no mutiti and you know more him for. Ewo abruchira ntino de omu ye no similar to the Igbo for ye no nya no kore. First of all tie na mutie ne ye pa America for example me dey hanam tie I will use America as an example. America ha yete no American constitution American law and say Ghana American law no and cry a bar any institution of kingship say nobility near the constitution a woman say almost any money so American constitution doesn't support sa nobility any hereditary any institution be a year in kunyasam ne kingship near the and president no friend excellency no pesa title of nobility and he said obi betra say yes true say krom ha you organ for be or ha o matiti ku asantima association where associate and infantry for Zima no many ade. But guess what? The way sa clowns no Igbo for clowns no more Ghana no omu ye no Ghana no omu tim fa metra America say mabaha na me critic kingdoms na me kogya asase be 50 as 250 acres ma critic ya build there for Igbo kingdom who bondo na me city ni o nti mo ka mo nka no kre no de Igbo for no ye no Ghana no omu tim me na America America we so bia say the minimum kasebe 4 days ago na me nua ba bia me ne no ha Atlanta Georgia on ye Asante for hima wo Atlanta ha busa no pupa senka o yobi an ko beba ka ko beka cho say ono wo so ko adwuma enti se bia Saturday bi anase bia yie bi aba anase ayie bi aba anase occasion bi no ma yakogi ba bi bia se park ba bi anase bia se hotel ba bi ni ya Asante sama na say excuse me ni ya nguna sama na say nsmasam na say wo say full time akwa na otiga na wo so ye king no ase de your friend ho Igbo for king or Ghana no bisa say America one or has so away hine sem fante hine nkran hine anasa asante hine onu beje se magia akonwa kakra se go akonwa tim na mesisi me krano American citizens abrofo no ne bia makokran no ma fa broni ba kan no say my head sub chief no mni ade masa America they don't even do that. And it's someone you must have number to Ghana and I say what you mo fulunti kwame tuafo no woman near there Ghana there yam pay there and go for the so we wasting time trying to figure out say asante hene you hin and I say asante you king and I so nyeki. That is what we wasting time on. Yeah the cry and so say o makochi latani iboni aba Ghana omusu so because me wano akwana nyi scam to the sense say o twetwe scam obi Captain Smart no muni ade adenti wo hwe say ibofo no Nigeria instability fire cost by nyina omu na start first school nya ibofo na start in the first school in Nigeria Igbo and a children maybe on percent omu ti omu ho ekofa asa civil war ne buy no because omu no omu yankofo bi say omu fi so mu ye so smart omu so mu ye so smart entino Yoruba for no look upon them with suspicion. The same thing applies to houses. So, and it's so unfortunate. Say back in the days prior to the civil war, no, nothingness, no, thousands, over more than 20,000 Igbos, and yes, it was so sad. And yeah, that but I'm person me can't win in our man. Chelsea say Igbo for Nigeria, a fine and you a fine from and to Omobano. Me to say spouse Obama na so bi kase o magana for ayam sisi omo ni ade na ebia sida back in the day so read the history Yoruba for bi ba Ghana na oka omo ba be see kingdom how the kingdom so no enti me ankosi hwe enti Ghana system no wo say assimilate them and I say ebe men o mo enti enkosi hwe masa you are talking about you are comparing Yoruba and Igbo for no me is sneaky. Official is so smart. Moment in chat, they take a yard. And that's what it is. You can't compare Igbo phone to Nigerians because to Yoruba phone because Yoruba phone no himself uncle phone he say is so smart. Na ni manema bebre ho the way was starting oba ye Ghana. Was said that was so a king. Oba in 95 oba been kakra so build the empire. And sa emperor gift you say gift empress gift on say no a friend no sub the na Captain Smart and no chap you show me say nkofo betima criticize you no wa hye show ma from enti you tise sa nkofo bi kuma wufo no bi kuma wudufo no the so called movie the for no actors ni actress ni bi eso so sa akwa no so na say me say sa na you Igbo for no tie you mbe peska bi di hye show mu nsam tiske pudio ne di amount no me sisi mu da na mutim na say mu yusum. And by the time you betino, no more taking greater part of Accra. Minister Kumasi, no, they can't take their crown. Or more nonsense in Kumasi. Because one king and one king only, and that's two for something, and that's about it. What to be fast bullshit, no, and Kumasi. But I can't know the better. But some children say, oh, be out, sorry, I better America 3 months, 2 months, 4 months, winning America. And yet, true say, dear Igbo for no Ghana, no, Accra, no, or bet my South American. Because who be sat, something for him also, ewe hino so himao said the need that kind of leverage, that kind of say you say freedom so freedom but what mean could say me ko pe asase bear over bear something acres, thousands of acres and I say over 200-300 no mako could be mako I build me kingdom mother the word kingdom hakurano mention kingdom people will look at you with suspicion because of them say American Constitution, American Constitution, and this Ghana Constitution, it doesn't support kingship. It doesn't support, any concept of nobility. And President cry, your friend Excellency, your friend in the title of President. And the Igbo clowns, Ghana, no. So be a catch yourself betting their compare, say, you were something for America. You were other tribes, were in California. Yes, you will be but operation, the room, sphere of influence, sphere of influence, and to say what is Sa Igbo crowns, Sa Igbo for no Ghana, no yen, woman need that leverage, that clout, no woman need you are. And to be a catcher say, I oko London oko Germany oko yomo ade hene wo ho ne ade na sai bia na dabi obiara ni wa ko Germany ko hwese wo mo ti Germany no ubeti se obi asantini bi anase ensimani bi anase nkrani bi anase ewoni bi se me kwakọ Germany asase kakaka na ye me kingdom what bi da won't bi da no way anti no ye de na kwati se wo mom titi abrochira ahemfo nem ni ade no e ka so mu yo hene de hene nkoso hene eh occasional bi no makoji baabi because obi asore okọ adwuma afi na abagina some ya akwa we so say full time just all hwe the way akwa ni behave ni ade a just we compete on the level of say government chanum ni ade ni asante no but ni nyina afri nkrafo no e na amasa ade na bawo na minim say enkan no mu ye de but ni nyina part of Ghana want to be for some nonsense in Kukumase. So, the Igbo nonsense, no. Sa Igbo mentality, no, sa Igbo concept of exceptionalism, says somehow, Igbo phony is so exceptional in Nigeria, and you know, almost my head, Pebia, and to me, say, when him says how bullshit, no, want to mean, Nigeria, and what the about Ghana, and Ghana for so soon, some Ubati Krana former president for near a friend, Your Majesty. Majesty in what sense? You see, Ghana say who sa ani aso so asante ne kura obi ampeso be friends a mu kura moti hoyi mu moti ti obebre anwrafo no ne mfantifo ne craft mu kura you don't even want to call otumfo yi and manya Igbo ehene Igbo nchot akwa bia self imposed king and ogina ho na na mo so no so and obi be gina ho no be different say abrochire kura America kura yes ade masa meti America wuni ya oti Ghana wuni ma America han chemi ma tena America over about 30 years we high school number wuni ma America han che obi ya obetena obedi ha 3 months ni 2 months then che so ni America masa shut up and stop talking nonsense about say the first say Ghana your friend said the Igbo for no ye no Ghana e bia na a Ghana for no mu han ye wo hin yes it's true say you were here, dear, who are American, German, other, but almost sphere of influence, no, and near Momo, Yepina Igbo clowns, no, Yen Ghana. Someone almost take you over Ghana, and that's how Igbo people do. They think they're so slick, they think they're so smart. Then Yama and America say more part of the if you study, deeply about Nigerian history, the Igbos, no, some of them were very resilient. Sa Nigeria civil war and instability no secession no person meti omo free Nigeria coffee for sanse since ba coup d'etat first coup omo year 66 as no first coup d'etat na was Igbo ga and yes ako omo assassinate cover all kind of political instability starting Nigeria up to this point nti masa Igbo for no don't play them, don't compare Igbo to Yoruba for. I'm not saying Yoruba for any angels, but don't compare because if you underestimate the Igbos no masa because one warrior sano because what Jimmy said oba no achi Captain Smart ni yes I sub chief ni achi empress when gift ni no sub chief ni achi we ni yes masa mo nya Ghana for no I don't know what more ministers ni adade sa ningo pram MP ni masa he is a loser masa akwande he is a total disaster total disappointment no gina no gana no no ye no abrofo som ni adade woni mu hui no ti ho obeti nani na ningo pram area ho ni nyina na ibofo na fa ho nyina because more or less ni nkrafo ndey sebe ena mahama kan wose omunyom doctor no mu comedy mahama ne kan president mahama ope wose nkrafo no omunya doctor ne comedy no mu ni ade didi masa they don't care about anything else and I think say I'm beginning to believe what Mahama said inti sanity anything na masa Igbo clowns when your chance omo betra nkofo bi gina try to justify what they do say history crash support say history we history mu omo you wonkophobia umfifi baby bad Ghana so mbaye yinso system no absorb o the same thing applies to the Igbos masa you dealing with the Igbos omo a different breed you got to be very very careful and it's not true once again let me emphasize this before and yet true sa America Ghana for no how matiti kuku no ya omo that control no almost total control like the Igbo clans na Ghana for and penny for na the other way omo ye the omo peno it's not true because ahinsam no mo ye no occasionally and yet full time to say the Igbo crown we see what ya mutual man I nti nkoma person me say no what the Igbo clowns are doing in Ghana creating kingdoms, they can do that. They can do the same thing in America here. And I say Ghanaians in diaspora over here, no, they can do that. They don't have that influence because American constitution doesn't even support a title of nobility and that's a kingship. To come up with one more time, African Professor One. Subscribe, share with friends and family. I'll talk to you another time. Have a great day. Bye.